Okay, so today I'm showing you a little project that I'm doing. So let's get into it. You remember my little wallet that I try to paint or try to dye, and the red dye from Fibins did not take, so I had to use my dye from Angelus, which sort of worked, but I still have those rubbings on it, which is, like transfer marks, because this is the Vernis leather, and this is bound to happen with Vernis leather. So yeah, it's okay, but I have a great idea. I did get some patches. If you've seen my video on that, go and check it out, or if you have not, go and check it out. I am going to use this patch on this wallet to sort of elevate the wallet, but also to sort of hide those little transfer mark. And this one is perfect because it does have the red and makes it look like this was made for it, right? So I have my patch. I do have this the letter paint finisher from, this one is colorful, and this is from Fibins. I did some research, and they said this is the best glue to use for leather and suede. So I'm using it. I did get this from Amazon. I do have my 100% pure acetone that I'll be deglazing the part of the wallet that I'm going to be adding the glue. I'm not deglazing the entire wallet, just the part that I will be adding the patch. I do have a little cotton thing to deglaze, and I do have a little what is this, earbud thingy, cleaner thingy, yeah, whatever it is called. And then I have some water wipes just in case. These are my go-to. I'm gonna order the leather wipes that I see everybody be using now, but I still have some of these, so I'm using them until they're all gone. And yeah, let's get to work. As I was saying, if it doesn't work, it's okay. These are my personal items, so I have niece and sisters. So if it doesn't work, they could always, get these items. Again, I'm not trying to deglaze the entire wallet, just the section where I'll be adding the glue. So right like in the center of the wallet, I'll be deglazing, okay? So I'm trying to line it up in my vision to see how far I need to glaze. Start here and there pretty much, and I add some acetone to this cotton, and I'm just pretty much wiping it off. All right, I'm gonna let that air dry. You can see, yeah, I can see it's not so shiny as the rest of the leather, so we're gonna let that dry. Again, this is the glue that I was told to use because this is for leather and suede. This is my patch. These are supposed to be the patches that you iron, but I do not want to add each, so I'm going to add the glue to the back of the patch. I'm going to be adding the glue to the patch, okay? Okay, so for the areas that are, very close to the edge, I'm going to be using a little Q-tip. What the heck is Q-tip? Not this a Q-tip. This is what should we call it? I'm gonna toothpick. Now we have it up. Now we try to get it on this side, and I'm gonna try to center it in area that I want it to be. Let me just move this camera, okay? Whew, I'm so nervous. Okay, I'm gonna have to move the camera a little bit because, yeah, hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, I need space so I could do this right, okay? I wanted to cover the areas with the black. So, yeah. Look at my hand trembling because I'm so nervous. Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna press it down on our wallet. Uh-oh. Was that glue that I got on it? Was that glue on my finger? Yeah, a little bit of glue, but hey, look, it's coming off. Perfect. So now I'm gonna open the wallet so I could look at that. I'm gonna open the wallet so I can actually press. And I think they say you are to leave it on. It's, oh my God, it's sticking. It is sticking, people. It is sticking on it. Which is what I want. I want it to stick. Which is what I want. Whoa. That's not what I want. Don't want it to slide. That's exactly what I didn't want, for it to slide. Okay, so be careful because you don't want it to slide from the area that you put it, okay? I think you're supposed to just put it on. Look at that. Look at that. Put it on and wait for it to dry. Like put something on it and wait for it to dry. Damn, it was almost perfect just now. I sort of ruined it, but by moving it. But you can't tell, right? Unless I do this. And this is fine. It's fine. Perfect. And the reason why I had my Q-tip is because I'm going to go in with my leather thing to go around here and to fix it, or even add some more dye to those areas. But I'm not going to do that now. My aim today is just to get the patch on to the wallet, and then next day I will do the other part of the project. Okay, so this is just to press it down. You can see I'm just trying to press the patch down. It works. But I'm going to put something on it, something heavy, and then let it stay and dry for 24 hours before I do anything else. The aim is to get some this and to kind of fix these areas, maybe with this or with some dye. But for today, that's all I'm doing. I'm adding the patch and I'm going to put something heavy on it to let it sit. Okay, and then tomorrow we will regroup and we will finish this project. But these are everything that I am using, will be using for this project. Okay, there you go. Everything, and my water wipes. I have my champagne toast candle. So I think I'm gonna put it on here. Yay. Yes. Bye, y'all. So now it's been 24 hours and now we're taking this off to make sure that the patch is on. And as you can see, it is very on. Yay! Okay, so now I need to try get rid of, you can see like a little smudge there. So first things first, we're going to try to do with the leather sheen. I'm going to use this one. We're going to try to do with the leather sheen and see if that will help. And I'm just taking small Q-tip. I think I have the name of these things correct today. Pouring a lead in the cap. Put this over here so it doesn't spill. And I'm just dabbing the Q-tip. And I'm just going around the edge of the wallet just to see if I could bring back the sheen for those areas that's looking a bit white. Okay, let's try that first. If this doesn't work, then I'm definitely going to try to do add some dye around this area, but let's try this and see if it works. So let me add that this Fibin leather sheen did not work. It's like I've worked with Fibin before and I do not like the products. I'm sorry, but I do not like it. when I apply the leather sheen. I did let it dry, but it was just really, really messy and sticky. So I just had to get it off. So I used some water wipes to clear it off. And then I did went in with some leather dye around the areas that had white spots to get rid of them. And you'll be seeing that in the next part of the video. Okay, so we're back. I did apply some dye around the edges of the wallet that had those white spots, and I can see they're all gone, so I'm happy with it. When you're doing this, please use your gloves because I did not, and I have dye all over my hand, but that's okay. I'm not going in with this leather sheen because I don't know, this is just so I'm going to be using this one, the colorful leather paint sheen, and just to seal the dye in so it doesn't transfer. I did went in, wipe off all the excess dye, and now I just want to seal it with this finisher, and that will be the completion of this project. And I must say, love it. Love, love, love it. So we are back and she's done. She is done.